Welcome back, everyone, to a brand new TV show review, spoiler review here at Max Talks Movies. My name is Max Dinnenberg, and today I am breaking down episode 4 of season 1 of DC and HBO's The Penguin. So today I'm going to break down the episode, give my general thoughts on where I think the show is going and how I'm enjoying it or not enjoying the show. So let me know your thoughts on The Penguin in the comment section down below. Is this one of your favorite DC things they've ever done, or do you just wish they stick to the Batman universe? What are your spoiler thoughts on the episode? I respond to every single comment. Also, please like the video, helps the YouTube algorithm out. And most importantly, please subscribe and ring that bell if you're new to the channel. I do movie and TV show reviews, out of theater reactions, movie franchise ranking, and every Tuesday my box office breakdown show. So please subscribe, ring the bell if you're new to the channel. So I've been really enjoying The Penguin. This has been a fantastic show, in my opinion, and I think it's only getting stronger because I think this might be the best episode of The Penguin yet, even though Oz is very much a supporting part of this episode is squarely and basically an origin story for Sophia Falcone. We learned that yes, she's under the Falcone name, but she's not. She does her thing. She's not super villainous at this point. And we kind of see that innocence to Sophia in the first around like 15 minutes of the episode, where she's running a foundation and she believes she's like helping. But she's also in the good favor of her father, Carmine Falcone, who in this show is recast after John Turturro played the character in The Batman, recast to Mark Strong. And I love Mark Strong. So this worked for me, this recast. I wasn't distracted by the recast of Turturro to Strong. But we learned that Carmine's plan was to actually have her have Sophia run the family. He was not really interested in Alberto running the family. Sophia did everything that he asked, and she would be the one who would run the family. But she gets this kind of one-on-one meeting with the reporter after they met at a gala, and Oz is the one who told Carmine that that she had the one-on-one meeting with she had the one-on-one meeting with a reporter. And that's when Carmine said, "You're not well, you're not sick, get out of here before something bad happens and whatever." So, and then Oz drives her, and this is when Sophia gets caught and she gets put into Arkham. Carmine blames all of these women's deaths on her. Now, I think Oz is the one who obviously Oz is the one who definitely told Carmine about the meeting with the reporter. I don't think Oz in that situation where she got taken by the cops knew that she was being taken to Arkham. Even though Oz did say that, I don't know where they were going to take you. So that's all very interesting, seeing Oz's perspective on kind of Sophia. Sophia goes to Arkham, which she thought was for 6 months, but it turns out once again they frame her again, and she ends up in being in Arkham for a decade. And you kind of see with the show a real fall from grace. Sophia is which really takes you aback in the first, which I really enjoyed in the first couple of minutes of the episode, because she's been very much loose cannon, psycho, she could snap at any moment type person that we've seen in the first 3 episodes. So seeing her kind of in an innocent enough stage, you kind of feel bad for her throughout the entire show. Now, yes, she has the Falcone name. She wasn't blind to everything going on, but she was blind to the fact that clearly her dad had other mistresses and killed them. And we know that because in the Batman, we learned that Zoe Kravitz's Selina Kyle was one of one of Falcone's kids. Because we learned that whole movie, it's unwrapped until the third act, but Selina is Carmine's also daughter. And the fact that Carmine had a lot of other mistresses, and that obviously led to Selina wanting revenge in the Batman. So honestly, it would be a really cool meetup one day if Sophia and Selina have like a meetup about their father. I was thinking about that during the show. They would have a cool interaction about it. So maybe we see that beyond the show. We'll see if Sophia makes it out of the show alive. But we kind of get the best scene or sequence in the entire show with Sophia towards the end of the episode, where she's at, now we're in the present time. She interrupts this dinner with the Falcone family. And she basically knows that she's going to kill all of them except for Johnny Vitti, interestingly. But she gives this whole speech and she finally gets to let out the truth where all of you, I had such trust in you. We had such trust in each other. And with a snap of a finger, no one saw me in Arkham. No one had my back except for Alberto. And she said, of course, that's the person who's not here at the moment, who got killed. Now, obviously, she doesn't know that. She doesn't know that Oz, out of anger, just killed him, and not the family wanted Alberto out. But these are still all people who had her back for a very long time, who then completely dropped the ball. And no one had her back. Alberto showed up, in that at the end of the 6 months. She thought was the end of her time in Arkham, but turned out to be just the tip of the iceberg of her time in there, where everyone's trying to make it that she is crazy. We knew the first episode that she was called the Hangman, but it wasn't because of anything. She did not kill the 7 women. And she clearly didn't kill anyone until really Arkham and the Falcone family created a monster. And they did not realize that they were creating a monster, but they created a monster with the Hangman, Sophia Falcone. And she got absolutely screwed by her family. And that led to being the person who she was when she left Arkham. And she's obviously distraught because Oz was the one person that she trusted. And Oz also drops the ball at the end of episode 3, and we see kind of a new look of Sophia's perspective on that whole altercation at the beginning of this episode. So she saves the child from being killed, but she kills really everyone except for the kid, as well as Johnny Vitti. So she it looks like, has destroyed the entire Falcone family, which we'll see if she'll just be running the new version of the Falcone family. We shall see. But now it seems like the Maronis could be the lone withstanding family. But it looks like Sophia has killed her uncle, her family members, except for Johnny Vitti and the kid. And that is where we stand. This is a backstory, origin story, but really necessary for Sophia, because we obviously know a lot about Oz, not enough yet, obviously, but we got last week was kind of Vic's big origin story episode, and this was Sophia's episode. Really loved the episode. It was intense. At times it was heartbreaking, but it was also insanity at the same time, and entertaining. So that's my thoughts on episode 4. We're finally at the halfway point of the Penguin. So I'll be here the next 4 Mondays giving you my spoiler review. Again, I am loving this show. I hope you are loving it as well. Let me know your spoiler thoughts in the comment section down below. Like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.